Hey YouTube, so welcome back. Today we're going to talk about OTS 7. The card list just got released earlier today, and we're just talking about the cards. Before we talk about the card list and what's in it and my opinions on the cards, let's talk about the history of OTS. So if you guys don't know what OTS pack is, it's a tournament pack that consists of 3 cards. You can only get them from your local OTS stores, which are stores that Konami deemed as official partners with them. So OTS stores are the ones that can do sneak peeks, they get demo kits, OTS championships, all those special events for you guys, and including that you get OTS packs for running tournaments. Prior to the OTS tournament pack, there was Astro packs, Turbo packs, Champion packs, Tournament packs. It goes all the way back to the beginning of Locals era, but essentially there's the same thing. It's always 3 cards, and over the years, the rarity output is still different. You're always guaranteed 1 rare and 2 commons. Back in the old days of tournament packs, used to be 1 ultra rare, 4 supers, and the rest were rares and commons. That's in the card list. And then when they switched it over to Turbo packs, that's when they started adding the ultimate rare. You used to have 1 ultimate, 1 ultra, and 4 supers. And then when they changed it to Astro pack, it's the same ratio what we're used to now with the OTS tournament pack. They use the same ratios. It's 3 ultimates and 10 supers and 13 commons, I believe. So pretty much that's what's in the pack. Now you're guaranteed a holographic in every pack. Konami's really pushing for that holographic-ish in every pack. So that's pretty much the history of the OTS packs and how we got to here today. Personally, I'm a big fan of OTS packs. I'm a big fan of tournament packs. They make the players come out to come play. In my personal opinion, I believe that every tournament pack there's always been a chase card that makes people come out to play and try to chase for that chase card. Like I know Max C was one of the cards, and it was a $100 card that you can pull from a tournament pack, and another one, Ghost Ogres, and yeah, they're pretty crazy cards in there. I personally really like OTS packs. They have like the exclusivity of it because you can only get them from entering tournament. You can't go buy them. Technically you can buy it because you can buy on eBay, but it's not allowed for stores to sell the OTS packs individually. If your store gets caught selling OTS packs, they can lose their OTS license, and then Konami will blacklist them forever, and they'll not get sneak peeks, and yeah, pretty much not a good day. So if you're OTS selling OTS packs, I'm not trying to tell them to rat them out, but like keep it on low if you're still selling it. So yeah, you don't want to hurt your own OTS store that provides you like roof over your heads to when you guys play. So that's pretty much the history of the tournament packs and my thoughts about them. And I'll just jump into OTS 7 with the card list that are released and my thoughts about them. So we'll start with the commons. They're Prickle Fairy, Insect Princess, Zaridia's Herald of Heaven, Book of Life, Rare Value, Zombie World, Spell Power Grasp, Wavering Eyes, Pitch Black Power Stone, Token Festivals, Lucky Chance, Blowback Dragon, and Gatling Dragon. Yeah, not very good cards there, but we'll just go through all of them before I start judging. Next supers are Royal Magical Library, Spiral Tough, World Legacy World Chalice, The Studio of the Lost Dragon Prison, Magical Citadel of Endymion, Fossil Dig, Divine Punishment, Paleozoic Dinomist, Paleozoic Morelia, and Paleozoic Lencholia. Lencholia. Some pretty good cards there, kind of, and it's ended off with the ultimates. Cosmic Cyclone, Herald of Orange Light, and Link Spider. So let's talk about the ultimates. Usually there's always a chase ultimate in the OTS packs. For this set, there isn't really one. Cosmic Cyclone is kind of like the only generic card that everyone plays. So let me name off some cards that came out ultimate rare in past OTS packs. Brilliant Fusion, Terraforming, Ghost Ogres, Whiptail. So all those cards are kind of like played in certain decks or a generic card. Cosmic Cyclone kind of falls in that category of a generic card, but even today in today's meta, Cosmic Cyclone isn't played in every deck. Usually a side deck card. So it's probably the best ultimate rare out of all these. Herald Orange Light, shitty card. They always throw a shitty ultimate rare in the set. Typically, it's not, I wouldn't say it's shitty, but it's not played in every deck like on previous cards were like Brilliant Fusion, which is in every deck, and it was out of rotation by the time it came out. The really bad one was like Fog King. It's probably like the worst ultimate rare because no one plays that except for like if you're playing Anti-Monarch, something like that. And then there's Grand Pulse, but like some BA players play that, so it wasn't too bad. And then Lightning, not every player plays Lightning, so it wasn't too bad, but it's the shitty one out of the 3. But Herald Orange Light is probably the shittiest one, next to Fog King. No one plays that card. I don't know why they put that as ultimate rare. Yeah, I don't know. And the last ultimate rare is Link Spider, which is it's okay card. That probably falls in the same categories like Lightning and Grand Pulse and Decode Talker. Not everyone plays Link Spider. but it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad because it actually doesn't even stay on the board because it gets Link Spider's only there to make like Saryuja because of the goats. Link Spider isn't that bad, but they could have chosen so many better other cards. Usually the third slot would be an extra deck card. So I think another extra deck card could have been like Underclock Taker, which is a card that everyone plays now. It's probably like everyone probably wants an ultimate rare, and it's common. So I think Link Spider could have been Underclock Taker. At least Underclock Taker should have been a super, but it's not even a super. It's bad in the perspective of these three cards because none of the three ultimate rares are kind of chase worthy. Link Spider not played in every deck kind of makes it a little worse. So let's talk about the supers. Majority of the time, supers aren't always good. There's probably like two or three good supers, but out of this list, I see only 2, maybe 3. The 2 is like the Strudo and Falso Dig, and the third might be Spiral Tough if people still play Spirals. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Konami. They always print out cards that are kind of late, like the Paleozoic cards. Those Paleozoic cards would have been super lit like last year if it came out, because all the Paleozoics are common. So I don't know why it's like super so late. I don't know if Konami sent out the list of cards that they want to print rarity bumped like a year in advance or something, but they're always behind on the cards. Like I know they made Whiptail Ultimate Rare when like no one was playing it anymore, or like after the rules changed, so Zoo Zodiac wasn't played everywhere. Same thing with like Brilliant Fusion and Terraforming. Terraforming and Brilliant Fusion was really meta at the time when a year before the card came out Ultimate, so I don't know what they're doing. Same thing with Spiral Tough. Spiral Tough is an old card that should have been printed out super like 6 months ago. If it was 6 months ago, it would be a Chase Super. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of late in my opinion. The other supers are shitty supers. I'm not going to give them too much hate for that, but yeah, there's always going to be shitty supers. But the ones that are good, it's kind of like whatever, because the Strudo is only one of in every deck. Falso Dig is probably the best out of all these supers, and perhaps Tough if people still play Spirals, or Spirals ever come back. So if you guys pull Spiral Toughs, I think you guys should hold them, because they probably can only go up in value. Okay, let's talk about the commons now. Yeah, they all kind of suck. Typically the commons coming in OTS packs aren't usually good. In this set, probably the best one's Zombie World, Rare Value, because it's a pretty old card I guess, and Book of Life if zombies ever come back for whatever reason. But I noticed something pretty interesting that happened. I didn't know this about OTS 6, but this OTS doesn't have it either. Is that OTS 1 to 5, they always had 3 short print cards, which is usually a never released fusion card, and the 2 cards that make that fusion card. They're usually short print, and they're around $10 each, because it was a one of a kind print. I personally like collecting them. They look cool, and it's never really printed before. It's kind of like OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the fusion card is like a normal fusion, and the cards that make them, it's a vanilla cards. For the last OTS 5, it was Rose, Spectre, the Dune, and to make it, you need a Feral Imps and Snake Yashi. So Snake Yashi is a never released card before. Feral Imps was, but yeah, those cards are pretty cool. It's kind of collector value, and it's perfect because 3 slots, so it fits 3 slots on your binder. I think that's pretty cool. But OTS 6 and OTS 7 doesn't have any exclusives fusion cards, so that kind of lower the value of the pack as well. So overall, I think the set's kind of bad. Not worth your drive to go to your local store and play a tournament. It kind of sucks because a lot of stores rely on the OTS packs to bring out their players, and a lot of stores actually give out OTS packs as prizing instead of packs. So a lot of stores that do that are going to lose a lot of customers, or like lose a large part of their player base. I don't think Konami realizes how important having a good OTS pack is. A lot of stores do depend on them to bring out the players. And also, like, I think Konami is like on this spell counter hype or something. Like Royal Magical Library, Magical Citadel of Demion, Pitch Black Power Stone. Like, what's up with the spell counters, man? Like, come on, man. It's not like 2004. You guys even give us Breaker. Like, give us at least Breaker, and I'll be a little bit happy. There's some spell counter hype or something like that. Like, I don't know, man. There's gonna be a spell counter deck coming up that we don't know about. But yeah, I don't know. It's like Konami gives us what we want like 6 months later, or like it's really shitty. So yeah, I don't know who this is catering for, but it's not catering for us meta players. If I didn't have a store, I would not be going to locals. Back in the old days when I was in college, I would only come out to tournaments when I know the tournament pack was going to be lit. Like the Max C set, like I came out to tournaments every week to try to get that Max C. And OTS 7 doesn't look like I want to grind this season. this OTS season, so that kind of sucks. And I don't know, a lot of players like me where I grind only because of good cards, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Pricing kind of sucks. We kind of balance lack of pricing with good cards, chase cards that we can sell for later on the secondary market, but it looks like secondary market won't buy any of these cards. I don't see Cosmic Cyclone being more than a $40 card, and the other cards, Link Spider maybe a $20, $30 card, and if even that, I don't know. And all the supers aren't sellable, all the commons aren't sellable. Like I said earlier, before the commons had the short print rare, which is like $10. The fusion were like $10, and the stuff to make them were like $5. The normal monsters that made them were $5. So a lot of these supers and commons are sellable, and I have to go out there and win an ultimate Common Cyclone just to make my money's worth. Like, it's not worth it. So I personally would not go to tournaments, to my local tournament for this pack. I feel no incentive to go. But please still come to my store. Please still come. We typically don't give OTS as prizes, so yeah, please still come to my store. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about the OTS 7 and what could have they done to make it better, and what cards could they have added. And if you guys haven't done so already, if you guys like my channel, please subscribe for future videos, and if you like the video, it gives me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. YouTube, bye.